Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of She is the Ancient, a gender-bent Curse of Strahd module. I am your GM, Chloe, and I'll pass it off to our players to introduce themselves, starting with Ben.
Hi, everybody. Ben Ravensdale playing everybody's favorite giant bat person, semi-cannibal Grizzly Bottoms. Nice to see y'all.
I guess that's me. Hi, I'm Lupine. I'm playing your friendly neighborhood spicy little rogue, Dina.
And I'm Mike. I play Trior, the most neurotic worrywart fairy druid.
And, well, I guess I'll let Mike tell us what is happening tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, I can run over what happened last time. Let's go back to the top of my notes here. Episode 10, Hello Camp Crystal Lake or Lair Cattle Reactions. Okay, so last time the group dug their heels in and came into Lake Luna with the hopes of solving the problem that Baba Greenteeth had recruited them to solve. After finding a body in the road with a mysterious plant detritus inside of its richly exposed stomach, they were completely on guard and a little wary. Eventually, they came across a group of those same strange druids we had encountered at the winery, who were eviscerating deer in the river and filling the wounds with the same ritual killing items. Dispatching the druids quickly, they had a short conversation with the mysterious man in a tree observing the druids and now them. He told them that the ritual is feeding a power trying to manifest in the lake with the power of a gem, but won't let on if it connects to Lady Strahd or not, like we asked. But we figured he worked with them, and Dina told him that we did. Not him work with her, but Dina told him that we did work with Lady Strahd just in case, because I guess we kind of are if we're paying back a debt. It works out somehow in your head if you think about it. Arriving at the lake, Trier senses tell them that something is happening in the mist at the center of the lake, and so they seek out a boat, and Grizzly tows Arena and Dina out to the center of the lake while Trier flies alongside. The mist part, in the middle of the lake, they see mounds of flesh and tentacles with a massive eye bulging out of the water. This is not grotesque in any way, shape, or form at all. Horrible does not begin to describe this massive monstrosity. Bad enough, they hear the telepathic voice of their old quote-unquote friend, Benevolence, mocking their arrival. While Benevolence banters with Grizzly and Trier, Dina spots the missing gem deep in the eyeball. An ugly fight ensues, with Trier calling down lightning, Arena and Grizzly taking stabs at tentacles and the eyeball itself, while Dina pulling her sword for the first time Trier's ever seen, and slicing at the lens of the eye itself. She's able to slice it open and eventually get inside of this aberration, climbing down into the iris and down towards the lens. She's able to wrest the gem free as the rest of the group hacks away at what's left of the eye and its mounds of skin and tentacles and other eye stalks. Grizzly is able to yank her free, and she gets the gem to Trier, ordering him to fly away with it to be safe. As he does, Dina skillfully lands a killing blow on the eye of Benevolence. As the group gets back in the rowboat to leave the lake, while Greenteeth appears as the group is leaving the lake to thank them and reward them for efforts on their behalf. The waters clear back to a healthy blue as well. She offers them some trinkets and promises to give them more trinkets if they bring gold to her at any lake or water source. A great boon for our heroes. The group hightails it back to the winery to get the gem to the owner and is able to rest after a very long day. Yay, level up. In the morning, a black carriage arrives, obviously from Lady Strahd, obviously for our heroes. It is driven by the same person that they fought at the crumbling tower, the one who stole Grizzly's head he wanted to eat. They are greeted formally and taken to Castle Strahd for dinner. The group is given hints by the driver about Lady Strahd beating on Arena, and Arena eventually tells the group that she was visited several times by Strahd. The group comforts her, reminding her that she's doing her best to grow beyond what's thought of her by that evil that is the lady. And we last see our heroes as the black carriage pulls through the gates of Castle Strahd. Welcome to episode 11, Look Who's Coming to Dinner, or Stakes Out.
All right, let's get started. I got distracted with Discord emojis. So, See, I showed you the picture of Castle Strahd. As you make your way up this stony bridge, you're going higher and higher. Actually, let's show off the map. Map time. You're making your way all the way past Valaki, back towards the east, back where you started your journey. And you eventually make your way to the castle.
If it ever loads.
Yeah, whatever. We're just going to. It's fine. We're going to Castle Ravenloft. I preloaded that one.
Okay. Why do we all have +1 foot?
You don't have a
Because
third foot? I have a
because
third foot.
otherwise, when I click the carriage goes on top of you. So I need to be like, you're 1 foot in the air above the
Right.
carriage.
Okay, I see.
It's and I haven't. There's probably an easier way to do it, but I haven't figured it out.
Let
Have you
us
ever seen 1 foot? That's because vehicles.
stand under the carriage and carry it. With little legs.
Grizzly has moved carriages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he sure has.
Down hills, in fact.
The correct way.
Yeah.
Anyway, the carriage makes its way into the courtyard, and Anastasia, the vampire bride who came to escort you, says, "All right, we are here."
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's get her.
The redhead? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Rahadin and the vampire and the random vampire spawn. Yeah, probably to make sure you don't cause any trouble. I'll hop off.
Nice hat.
I think Rahadin sees that Gal isn't feeling well, and yeah, she pulls out a stretcher from the back of the wagon. So Rahadin and the vampire spawn will carry Gal in. She'll be around.
Okay. I'm not worried about that at all.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, not at all. Not at
Yep.
all.
Anyway, are people heading in?
Sure, why not?
Where else are we gonna go?
I don't know, but I had you all as players enough. I need to ask.
We're going inside.
Okay, you're going inside.
Going inside like a good little girl.
All
Oh,
right,
that's a
playing
big
map.
note.
That is a
Illinois. Oh, cool. There's a window there.
that is a very large chat or a map chat. I don't know if you can see that with me zooming and scrolling.
Oh
but
my.
Yeah, it's a
Yep.
big bunker.
Anastasia is going to lead you. I'm just going to put Rahadi and Gal. They're following along. I don't want to have to move them around.
Yeah.
Where's Arena? We need Arena here. Arena's following along too.
It's
Anyway,
probably
you walk
perfectly fine that we're bringing Arena here.
I'm sure it is.
Oh yeah,
It'll
totally.
go well.
She was invited too.
Yeah, let's
Anyway, she beckons for you to follow along as you make your way into this massive stone welcome area. Let me see. Yeah, I think y'all, mostly Grizzly and Trier, with your passive perception, you see weird statues up above. They look very ominous. But they remain
Decor and
statues.
early creepy. I like this.
Dina sees walls.
There are plenty of walls, and she leads you down to the south, where there's a table with appetizers for a meal set for you. And you see the other vampire brides that you've met before. Filisek, you see Olfsky, and of course Anastasia is there.
Do we see? Oh, there she is.
Gooch them. Gooch them.
Is this the guy that whose hat I took?
He is the guy whose hat you took.
Oh. Grizzly is gonna.
You want to sit next to him?
The hat that you are currently wearing?
Oh yeah.
Yay! Makes me very happy.
He makes a look of displeasure, but he's not saying anything about it.
The mangled hat he's wearing, because I don't think Grizzly's treated it very nice.
Oh no, it's. He cuddles at night when he sleeps, so it's all smushed.
Oop, come on, to the middle. Strahd, however,
Smells like sweaty bat.
He used to cuddle the chicken. The chicken is so glad there's a hat now.
right, turns around and says, "Welcome. It is so good that you finally have come to my home. Of course, all of Barovia is my home, but this place has special meaning to me. Come and sit."
Thank you for inviting us. Your castle is really amazing. It's not the best castle I've ever seen. The best castle I've ever been to was one that had like this really long, like these really long like dirt pit in it, and then like seats all around it, and they gave you like a turkey leg and a drink, and you got to watch people with like on horses with big sticks. I think it was called like Now Times or something. I forget.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we can arrange some entertainment for you. Strahd gestures for Arena, come closer. So they have arranged the seats so that you are forced to split up and be in between any of the vampire spawn.
Of course.
Oh.
I mean, Strahd's in the middle. It's just not on the grid because we live in a grid-based world.
Can't seem to sit down in this chair. I keep missing it. It's amazing how this works.
It's almost like it's at the edge of one of the squares. Some kind of square.
Square, what are you talking about?
Right.
That's weird talk.
I think Rahadin comes up to you, Trier, and says, yeah, again, in her very, very crisp, quiet voice, I can carry the debt that you have brought so you can enjoy your dinner.
Oh, good. Then I will make sure and give her the debt, which is made up of all the gold we have plus the gravity. The turquoise figurines. So it's turquoise figurines and they're 280 odd gold.
All right.
All Spyro
Okay.
stuff.
Right. So it's a mix of gold and items. Okay. Cool. We will get back to that later. And she says, our accountant will take a look. So I am putting in, I need to make that bigger. I'm putting in a clock. I don't know if you've played any systems that use clocks, which it is to keep track of as things happen. This clock will tick down, and when the clock ticks down, an event will occur. So I'm going to use this clock to keep track of Lady Strahd's mood.
Like anything horrible or us about to die or anything. No.
Please, nothing horrible happens in this game ever. That's crazy talk.
I'm going to be explicit. Lady Strahd is temperamental, and you probably have an insight and have heard enough stories to know that. I am going to keep track of her mood, so depending on things you say or failed rolls, I might start ticking that down. So yeah, so that's just a thing. Anyway, Rahadin is heading upstairs. Near Strahd says, go ahead and eat. And there is, in fact, what looks like normal food to you. Yeah. Like cooked game and bread and vegetables.
Bob asked the most important question from Grizzly's perspective: are there meat pies?
No.
Damn.
At least not for this course.
All right. Grizzly's mildly disappointed, but only mildly because there is still food in front of him. He will immediately start eating things.
I think you. Hey, Dina and Trior, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not bad at these at all.
That is a 16.
That's an 8.
All right, you see Anastraya, well, Trior does, casting some sort of spell under her breath. It seems to be seems to be her speaking. You guess that it might be a message cantrip. So she seems to be some sort of spellcaster.
Good to know.
Anyway, Strahd leans over towards you, Grizzly, and says, I have heard that my blood is particularly tasty, is it not?
Is that what this is? This is amazing.
That it is not. Would you like more?
Yeah, sure.
All right, she raises her arm and
Oh, do you want some of mine, like a trade? It seems only fair.
if you wish, she swipes under her wrist and starts pouring blood into a little glass for you.
Grizzly, don't do that.
It would be rude to refuse. I mean, she went to all the effort of making it and everything.
Grizzly.
She can make more. Oh, okay.
If you want to share some blood with Strahd, give me take 1d6 slashing damage.
Grizzly
Piercing
is
damage?
very careful. Grizzly is very careful not to touch her with his hands.
Mm-hmm. Good to know.
Yeah, I'll take. Do you want me to roll the damage or?
Yep, you can roll it for yourself.
That is only 2.
Cool. Yeah, you lose a little bit of blood. I think with your perception, you can see pretty much all of the vampires in the room turn to you, but look away. Looking as if they're not intensely interested in draining you fully. Strahd just looks very polite about it.
Am I putting this into a cup?
Yeah, she pulls out a cup for you.
All right.
And she says, so, adventurers, you've had some chance to explore Barovia.
Cheers.
Please, I would like to hear in your words, what have been the favorite things you have seen in my lands?
Our favorite things.
There was this monster made out of tongues, and we fought it and killed it, and then I got an an amulet, and then that amulet. This was like way later. That amulet led us somewhere. There's a big eyeball in the middle of the lake, and that was really cool.
She nods approvingly. Ah, yes, Ofsky has mentioned some of those exploits. And what about you, little one? She says as she looks at Dina.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
What have you enjoyed most in your time in my lands?
Well, I don't know. I guess, I haven't really enjoyed myself that much.
You can see her. You can see a hint of annoyance starting to form. You can tell she wants you to say something good about her lands.
I mean, some of the people are real nice, but, they don't seem to like you very much.
And people think Grizzly is going to get us into trouble.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was always gonna be Dina.
Right, I think she looks annoyed, but she composes herself. I'm gonna tick the clock. We're having a great dinner. And then she turns to Trior. That's not how I want that to draw.
Oh.
And she turns to you. And you, little fairy, what have you enjoyed the most in your time here?
Well, I found Barovia to be a very interesting place. not like what I've experienced at home at all. It is very different. Miss Wolves. I love the architecture of the castle, by the way. I haven't seen a castle like this before, so I'm very impressed by that. It seems like a lot of thought went into building it.
Are is Trier does Trier actually like the castle?
Yeah, he does. He's being honest because the last
Okay.
thing I want to do is upset Strahd at all.
Yeah, then Strahd will take that.
Oh, and there are a lot of really pretty people here. Like you're one of them too.
Everyone is gorgeous. Like
Yeah,
Yes.
I have to agree. I think that one of the most defining attributes of your land is everyone here seems to be far more beautiful than I ever expected and have seen.
Yes. Well, I suppose you are quite lucky to have come here then.
Well, like attracts like, right? I mean, even this guy,
Absolutely.
he kind of hooks a thumb at Offski. Even this guy, like, look at that cheeks, like the bone structure in those cheeks.
oh yeah.
He doesn't have much else going for him, but yeah.
Well, he's kind of got a nice, butt when he walks away, but I like to see him walk away. I don't like to see him come back.
Well, I am well aware. That is why I keep him around. That and his keen
Watch him
intellect.
walk away, but he would never come back.
That was
Hmm.
Offsky was just like, meh. He's fairly neutral about these compliments.
And he really would look better with a hat. I mean,
What?
Grizzlies do hat.
it feels like he'd look better with a hat, but I don't really. I mean, Grizzly's got his hat, and that's definitely his hat. So I mean, dude would have to find his own hat.
You see, so Villasefnik, again, cowboy vampire, I think speaks up. He's steaming a little bit as this conversation happens. She says, and he says, "Come on, Estrada, are you really going to let them disrespect me like that?"
I'm not
And then,
disrespecting you. It's an amazing hat. That's why I want it so badly. Plus, I found it.
I mean, you're the one whose weapon blew up in their face. So I mean, you kind of have a lot of problems. I mean, you really should get more training. I think.
I think Strahd turns and says, "Yes, it is. It is quite a shame to have such a disappointment of a partner." And he slinks down in his seat.
I think you're a great partner.
Well, he's a good horse rider. We noticed that when he took off as fast as possible away from us.
Yeah, yeah, and that butt was good for like dealing with the whole saddle sore. I mean, he didn't fall off or anything. Horse had a good ass too.
Only you'd say that, Dina.
Well, I could always use more riders. If perhaps if you decide you wish to stay in Barovia. But I suppose that we can talk about that later. You hear the sound of footsteps coming from outside. There is do get token. There is a second course coming. Do.
More
Come on
food.
over.
Oh, this is great.
New character. We get Siri. She looks exactly like what you see.
Siri, play Brian Adams.
Oh, I'm not quite a musician. I'm just a. I do other things around here. She lays down more food on everyone's table.
Is that her
There-
eye in the middle of her forehead?
this
That's
is-
not her left eye. It's not where it's supposed to be. Am I reading that correctly?
Yep, I can make her
Okay.
bigger.
No, that's fine.
Please do for the audience at home.
I'll I will do that after she finishes serving. She brings out a dish. There are meat pies. There is a pickled tongue sticking out of the center of the meat pie.
Oh man.
How
My
many
specialty.
how many meat pies are there exactly?
There's one for each person.
Triarch can't eat all this food, so he's just too small. So he's not. This is definitely a course he's going to skip.
Oh,
I'm already
Grizzly.
full, but Grizzly will happily eat it for me.
Oh yeah.
And there's an appropriate size pie for you. The it does seem like, again, vampire and terrifying land aside, this actually, if you ignore all that, this seems like a very high class dinner.
Yeah.
Do.
Grizzly
Make
eats
big.
Trior's pie in one gulp.
There's Siri. She's great.
Oh man. She would have been
Drink.
attractive if her eye wasn't missing and shoved in the middle of her forehead. Yeah, okay. And the extra smile line.
She has a striking appearance. Oh, someone just redeemed a drink.
Are you eyeballing her, Grizzly?
I'm too. Now don't get crude with this. Grizzly is too focused on her pie to be worried about like anything else. So
Her eye is up here.
And
Yeah, it's fine. Just normal things.
Okay. Jeez.
No. No one else who lives here seems to have commented on it.
nope. And that's why we don't make comments about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think as you're having your second course, Strahd asks, so I would like to share some wisdom from my long life. I have found that it's important to have a goal in mind, and I'm sure all of you have been busy acclimating yourself to this place, but I'm curious, what do each of you want out of life?
more pie.
There's nothing wrong with simple needs.
Is Irina eating hers?
Yes, but very tenderly. Like just the minimum amount to be polite.
Are you gonna finish that?
Yes, you can have it. You can have some more, Grizzly. Oh, I forgot to mention, because she would have asked Irina too. Irina says something about the natural lands here. Irina is answering these questions too.
Hmm?
I need to make sure I don't forget. But she turns to Dina. Tell me, what do you wish out of life?
I don't know. I like to see new things. I guess.
Well then, perhaps I might have some interesting things to share with you. But first, what about you, little fairy?
Well, my needs are simple. I just I live to serve to protect nature, and my kind. We are very being long-lived creatures, not as long as yourself. We try to look after where we come from.
I think Irina answers that I care about the well-being of my friends, my family, and my people.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna change my answer to that.
And Strahd asks Irina, well then, Irina, do you think that I am not an adequate landlord? Irina is...
That's a trap.
Irina is, yep. Irina's deciding on whether or not to bite her tongue. She looks towards y'all to be like, how, like, do I push here or not?
I think, um, Lady Strahd, that Arena, like many of us, believe you're an adequate landlord. You do take care of your people as best you can. Doesn't mean she can't care about her people too, because she should. We should all care about people who we live with and deal with every single day. You in a lord, you in a noble way, and her in a family way.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm not good at persuasion.
None of us are.
Well, this is going to be a fun dinner then.
No, it sure will not be a fun dinner. Oh wow, I rolled a 16, so that's okay. I'll take it. Oh,
And you can tell, you can see, you can see Irina take your cue and say, Yes, my duties as burgomaster are different from yours as a ruler of these lands." And Strahd is satisfied with this answer. All right, I think Rahadin, I think, comes in and comes and whispers something to Strahd.
Ooh, can I hear what she says? I'm like right there.
Captain Ears.
Yes, and says that you can hear her say that part of the debt that they brought off, they brought some items instead of gold. And I'm sure you will decide what you want to say about that. And then, actually, she probably stays here to make sure to continue to care for Gal.
What did we bring?
I brought. I added the aquamarine. What are they called?
The little jade animal.
Jade figurines. Yeah.
Yeah,
Turquoise.
they were 250, so I think we did the rest in gold.
That's what I did.
Grizzly's gonna be keeping an eye on Gal since she's right across the table from
Yeah. She is fine. I will let you know if that changes, but just out of character, if that changes, if things change with Gal, they're going to equally change with you. I'm not, since she's not here, I'm not going to like kidnap her character.
Lindsay comes back next week and we're like,
By the way, the vampires ate you.
So if things go bad for Gals, because they're going bad for all of you.
Got it.
But yes, I think in character, yes, you can absolutely keep watch.
Trier absentmindedly fingers or scratches at the one of the blessed beads on the necklace he just got. Just reaches up, scratches it, puts his hand down, realizing he's scratching it.
Ooh, we
Got
got
another
a
drink.
drink and a benevolence.
Ooh, benevolence.
I think that means that Aaron's trying to bribe me with benevolence. Is that what that means? So that
Shadow
I
would
won't
know.
jump into the dune stream and throw malevolence everywhere? Is that what you're doing, Aaron?
Yeah. Well, actually, I was thinking I could take off. Well, I'll let you decide if you can use benevolence to, like, if you decide you want to take off a clock segment, but that'll be a you decision.
Okay.
In the meantime, I think Strahd asks, "My dear Chamberlain has wrong words. My dear Chamberlain has let me know that you seem to have brought me some trinkets instead of the agreed upon payment."
Well, Lady Strahd, the amount of gold lying about your land is not something that I want to take from the people. And I thought they were so beautiful that you would enjoy the turquoise as much as its value is.
So, are you implying that you left potential gold behind
Oh no,
You
no,
know,
no. We didn't leave potential gold behind. I just didn't want to take gold from your people who need it, and we didn't have a lot of time to change things into gold either. So
well, that sounds like more of your problem. However, tell me more about these trinkets that you brought. As she looks around
ah,
to the party.
well, they are beautifully carved animals made from pure turquoise, and I think Dina, you want to give more information on this since you know more about them.
I, I mean, that's what I know about him.
Okay.
Yeah, we acquired them in a wagon that we found on the side of the road.
Really, we retrieved them from the rubble of a wagon.
Yeah.
Wait, are these the wagon ones?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Okay, then give
They-
me a persuasion check with advantage.
Me or
I think it could be Dina too.
let Dina do it.
I mean, all of
Okay.
you were speaking, so whoever you want.
I have a +1, so I don't know. With advantage, you said?
Hmm.
Okay. Ooh, that is not so great. That's a 10.
I think she says because it is the actual amount of gold. So I'm going to take a segment that she says. Well, I certainly understand that sometimes plans must change. I certainly hope that my plan to keep you safe while in my castle does not need to change.
So wait, is that um 2 of
Segments are bad.
8.
okay. Cool.
I think Siri comes back with dessert. There are some sugary ice treats. I imagine they're like these little doughy balls dipped in lots of sugar and molten sugar and powdered sugar. They're incredibly sweet.
Mm.
Not sugar, not for the fairy. Oh
Ow.
man.
Oh, ow! Why does that hurt my head? Ow, 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 ow. Brain freeze.
From sugar?
No, because she said that they were iced, they were like ice
Oh.
treats.
I switched halfway through my description.
Oh,
There's probably some ice things.
I assumed that they were like little mochi balls filled with ice cream.
I was thinking of shaved ice, but I was like, wait, do they have refrigeration? I didn't want to think about it, so I pivoted.
They actually
Put it in their
they actually
hand.
were capable of storing ice back then. Yes.
Place is called anyway. I think Strahd says. Well, I suppose I've asked enough of you, Arena. I know this is your home, but I would like to know from our visitors. What would you do if you were unable to leave this place? If you're unable to leave Barovia, if this was where the rest of your life continued onwards?
That is an interesting question.
Mm. I think I would open up a pickled tongue business. It seems to be a real lack of that like kind of particular product on the market. And I really think that this is a demographic that could appreciate something a little bit more exotic and esoteric and just a little bit outside the box.
A businessman, I see. Suppose this land could use more of those?
I suppose I would seek out my own fey kind here and find a life with them, either in servitude or in partnership.
And you, little rogue?
Bold of you to assume that I have a plan for tomorrow, even when I'm outside of Barovia.
Well, I'm glad to know that. Perhaps you can find such good things in these lands. I suppose you have talked to the fortune tellers. You have heard the stories of perhaps, of our fated battle and whatnot. However, I see no reason why that needs to be the case with us. Perhaps you could be.
Did you say fated battle?
They, plenty of adventurers have come by. Many in time have decided to face me, and most have died in the process.
I mean,
Some made smarter choices and have decided to stay with me. And you see her gesture at the vampire brides here.
Oh, you made the right choice. That's way better than dying.
I don't know. I don't really want to fight you.
Wait, who are we fighting? Why are we fighting?
We're not fighting. Let's not fight.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. We want to make friends.
I like friends. Friends are good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then.
I think that perhaps I should roll the deception with that.
Oh, if you're lying, then yes, roll a deception. I suppose if you want, you can roll an insight too.
Oh,
I'm watching her responses to their answers before I say anything.
Grizzly has
that is
insight.
a nat 1. With my deception, it's 5, but
I think she looks at you and says, "Come, lying is unnecessary. I don't expect you to like me. Perhaps not yet. Perhaps in time you will, or perhaps in time you will join the graveyard." But
Oh, are they like a
okay.
band or something?
how you
Oh my.
and your literality, it is quite entertaining.
What if I meant more than friends? No.
I mean, that's a different role
Yeah.
altogether.
Trier shoots her a look.
It's still deception.
Are you okay? If you really want to go for it, you can roll me another deception.
I don't know that.
Actually, before she rolls that, Trier's gonna help her without helping her, so she can get advantage of saying, "I thought we talked about this. We shouldn't have this kind of topics at dinner."
Okay, Dad.
Does that work as just helping your opinion, Chloe? I don't want to assume, but I'm just trying to find a way to help her. I was trying to help her without helping her per se.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Can I made a roll then?
Okay, that was a 14. I'm just trying to get the segment to go away. Not metagaming at all. No.
I mean, with the 14, I think. I think she looks at you. She glares and she says, "Your mouth is not as good as your hands. I suggest you keep to your thievery. Romance does not suit you."
You have no idea how good my mouth is.
Dina's not very good at talking to women. I'm great at it though. Just ask anybody.
Sometimes we get ahead of ourselves, Lady Strahd, and I apologize for what Dina said. I like to use that benevolence to make that go away, make that segment go away.
Yeah, you can do that. All right, segment gone.
Sometimes Tina just gets ahead of herself, don't you, Tina? It's okay. Just apologize to Lady Strahd and let's move forward. We all want to be friends here and be kind to each other, please.
Oh shit, you said the A word.
What was the A word?
What?
You said the A word. Apologize.
Yeah.
I've noticed that when pretty ladies are around, Dina sometimes I don't know, she acts kind of funny. And you're like one of the prettiest ladies around, so, and plus there are like a lot of other pretty ladies and pretty guys around. So, she's acting she's acting extra funny right now.
Yes, I can see that. Well, it's perhaps it'd be best if we took some time to move our bodies. I have some music upstairs for us.
Oh yeah, I can carry two at once if you need me to.
There's no need, unless if you wish to help get your friend upstairs.
Oh,
I
I
suppose
thought you
Strahd
meant like
music would do her good.
I thought you meant you had like some dead people in the other room and you needed help carrying. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Who do you think who do you think I am? To keep dead people around, what sort of castle would that be?
Hey, every good host or hostess has at least one dead body in the other room. That's
If you wish to,
that's like rules of Bat Party 101.
well, perhaps if you wish to take a tour of the catacombs afterwards, we could. Oh, it's not originally part of my plan, but
How many cats are in there?
so Rahadin, will you please lead the way to the dance hall? So Rahadin is going to guide you all into the room you came from originally.
Grizzly is going to down the cup of Strahd's blood as Trior leaves the room.
Of course you will.
Oh, also, I want you to make me a wisdom save, by the way.
Me? Oh man.
Yeah, you're drinking Strahd's blood.
We knew that was going to happen. Ooh, that's a 4. I'm going to use inspiration to reroll that because I don't think I want to sit on a 4. That is a 19. So I think I'm safe.
Yep, you are safe. You do not feel yourself being, well, Strahd does not seem any more charming than usual as a result of drinking the blood. So yes, you are not affected.
He gets up. He's going to say, "Oh, that really hit the spot. Thank you."
Of course, there is some more if you'd like more later. All right, so are you all following?
Yeah. Trial left the room on purpose so he could do all that.
All right, going into dragon people. Anyway, so you came in through the west, but this time you're going to go up these large stairs to the north, which is going to takes you past this balcony area, past farther stairs to a new floor, which I will start loading.
Oh, is there a belfry? Please tell me there's a belfry.
Too many jokes, not enough time.
Perhaps. Well, it would be rude to you and all the guests if we got so. Oh shit! What happened to my map? I lost. Hold on. Where did my map go? Oh no, I'm missing a floor. Did I lose a floor? Hold on. There we go.
Wow, you really should talk to your contractor. There's like a whole floor up here that's missing. It's just gone.
Give me 20 seconds.
It's what they call Minecraft. Is that what I understand?
No, I think The problem is it takes a fortnight to build this, and
Oh.
Trying to be serious and and spooky. Okay, you make your way onto this massive stair landing. You see past these frescoes of armored knights on horseback. As you make your way into the great hall, there's music playing. You see these two again. These vampires spawn these weird. They seem vampiric, but a little bit less put together than the other vampires. Hold in music boxes. Hey, and you see from two familiar things. I'm going to zoom in. So you actually see two people, question mark, dancing. One, you see Aragal. She was the person who originally gave you the letters that brought you into Barovia. Second, you see the severed head, except it is still a head, but there are these bat wings coming out of the side. And it seems to be moving around. It seems to be some sort of alive, question mark. Anyway, Aragal has the head in her hand, and they seem to be doing some weird, horrifying dance together.
oh, I'm so glad I didn't eat that thing. Who knew it was related? That would have been awkward.
Trier elbows Dina and says, "Hey, that's the one who gave me my letter and told me I needed to come here."
She gave me my letter too. I thought she was working for the burgomaster, but not, I guess.
Oh, this is not good.
So wait,
Very not good.
are they up the stairs? Like I'm not seeing.
Oh, did I? They're farther ahead. Wait, did I not bring? Hold on. I think I might be missing. Hold on, Deanna. I'm missing you. Do.
I'm right here.
Oh, yeah. You can come up a little bit. You should be able to see towards the end.
Oh. Like,
Yeah. Do you see them?
okay, yes I do.
I might need to. Let me fix your. Oop. Let's make that vision better. Anyway, I think she bows and says, Lady Strahd, I'm sorry, could not help but Jan and I cannot help but enjoy ourselves. The head perhaps not speaks, there's just a rush of air and sound that perhaps could be processed as speech.
He doesn't have
Like-
vocal cords.
I think Aragal nods and says, yes, of course. It is unclear if this head is actually speaking to her. I think Strahd says, my dear Aragal, her boyfriend was a victim to quite a horrifying crime, and I was kind enough to bring him back from the dead for her.
I see. That is incredibly kind of you.
And she says, "Come, Jan, let's give the Gessler space." And they're gonna, walk down the stairs, assuming y'all are fine with that.
Oh, I'm not going to stop him.
Yeah.
They're
I'm just going to give her the stink eye, but,
Well-
I'm not going to follow.
She's gonna walk. Little bat person.
Yeah. Little bat head is perched on her shoulder.
So
Don't worry
sweet.
about it. This is just normal stuff.
Yep.
Perfectly normal.
Mm-hmm.
so we're gonna dance, right? I want to. Let's
We
dance.
are. I
Yeah,
suppose
let's dance.
there are enough of us to have, well, with your friend Gal sitting down, I suppose there are just enough matches for all of us. Let's see, because we have our vampire brides and we have Arena. Strahd is very much gesturing towards Arena to dance with her.
Grizzly steps in the way and is like, "Oh, you want to dance with me? Oh, great, thank you. Yeah, that'd be wonderful."
All right, I want you to give me a make circle. I guess this is persuasion for her to, because that's for her to, not be annoyed that like she is being private of her arena time.
She's being bat blocked.
Yep.
That was a 14, so probably not good enough.
No. I think she says, "Fine, I suppose I shall. I can dance with you." Who do the rest of you dance with?
Um, when Grizzly steps in front of Lady Strahd, Trial immediately grab Arena's hands and pull her aside to dance with her. So they're safe together for the moment. I know Tina can handle herself.
I did not consider that. I guess is Strahd. No, I think that's blocking Arena is like the big thing. So, all right, Dina, who will you dance with?
I was kind of, I don't know. I was looking at everyone and kind of eyeing them and waiting for someone to move.
All right, then I think if you don't pick someone, then who will pick you? Let's roll a dice.
I mean, Dina, the cowboy with the cute butt, is right there.
I know, but he doesn't have his hat.
But he has his
I'll use them to come dance with you.
Okay.
So we'll put dancing couples to the side. There is a
I'm
waltz
gonna,
playing.
I'm gonna dance. But I'm gonna put. I'm gonna climb up on his feet. Like when you dance with your like dad.
Yeah.
Whatever. And you climb on their shoes. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right. So the music plays, and there are conversations. So each of you who's dancing with an NPC, you can ask them a question. What any question you want. This is not. If you want to ask them farther, then we can start rolling. But I'm giving each of you a free question.
Okay.
In these quiet moments.
So I guess I'm gonna ask, like, what's it like? What's it like here? What's it like? I guess not living in the castle, but being in the castle.
Let's see. How would he answer about being? He says, "Oh, well, it would be perhaps suffocating to be here all day, but as you saw, I was out doing some field research. This place is the confinement of this place, perhaps can be viewed as a downside, but at the same time, it means you have a closed system in which to do experiments."
Oh, what kind of experiments do you do?
Oh, I am a student of. I wish I like to know how the brains of people work, how they think. I'm a psychologist of sorts.
Yeah, interesting. And I guess I don't know.
There's a whole book in Dina for him.
What are you, Grizzly? What are you talking about with Strahd?
So earlier you asked if we couldn't leave, what we would do here. If you could leave, what would you do out there?
And she smiles and says, "Well, that is an excellent question. It is one that I have given much thought to, in fact. I think that I conquered lands in my youth and ruled over them. Well, were I free to leave, I see no I could do more of the same.
I mean,
Le-
mix it up a little, you know? Like you don't always have to do the same thing forever.
Oh, and what would you have me do instead?
Uh, hmm. Well, you're very intense and you're really pretty. So, hmm, some sort of like sexy tax agent.
Give me a I want you to give me a check. However, since this is dancing, you can also do athletics check or acrobatics check.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if it's athletics, then I know what I'm rolling. Can I rage so I get advantage on it? No, I'm kidding.
Rage
If
dancing.
you know,
Mosh pit.
I wouldn't say that's Strahd might be fine with that.
uh, I got a 21 total, so I think I'll not rage at the moment.
All right, I think she is definitely amused. And she is definitely taken into perhaps not in specifically the idea of being a sexy tax agent. She's considering the idea of hey, perhaps you're right. Perhaps there are more things that I've yet to have done. All right, the dance partners are going to shift again. You know, as people come together, like they would have been dancing. Do do do. And again, Strahd is going to go for arena. Does someone try someone intervene?
Um, Trier will try to intervene and grab Strahd. I can be brave once or twice.
Hmm.
Try.
All right. So who else will dance with who? She also again she is annoyed, but she will let this on again. She's there. It is polite to allow the guests to choose their dance
While
partners.
Trier with Arena, he would have told her, just be brave, be strong. You can do this. You're gonna have to dance with Lady Strahd eventually.
Maybe we should let her dance with Lady Strahd before Strahd is pissed. But that's an
That's fine. The clock's not full.
not yet. But if we keep delaying it, the clock gets more and more full.
Yes, I
It,
know.
it seems like based on the song, there'll be one more round of dancing after this.
Grizzly is gonna go try to dance with the cowboy guy with the cute butt.
Mm-hmm. All right, and is Dina going with Arena? Lupine, is Dina? Oh, wait, you're muted.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. I will. Yeah, I'll go with Irene, I guess.
All right, I think Strahd says, "Well, look at you trembling. Come, we are dancing. This is the time for frivolity. I
Oh,
am."
I tremble not out of fear. I just tremble out of worry. It's part of who I am.
Oh, and what makes you so worried in life?
I worry for my friends. I worry for my family and their safety. I worry for my kind. I worry for those who deserve someone to care about them. Would you like me to worry for you?
Mm, Give me how honest is this?
Oh, I honestly said that because I think Trier feels Lady Strahd is definitely evil, but everybody just doesn't care about them. So
Chat, how does Strahd respond to this? I'm not gonna mark. I won't mark the tick because I said you get like a free question.
Mhm.
Let, I think she pretty. Oh, wait, no. If I'm rolling against the thing, chat. Oh. Hold on. I need to think through Strahd psychology.
That's okay.
This is complicated.
No, that's fine. I
Fails
understand.
that.
You get to put yourself in the headspace of one of D&D's greatest monsters. Yay!
Oh, I know what she says. I know how to do it. Well, that is of course unnecessary, but if you wish, you can. And with your insight, you can tell, like, she is definitely playing it off in a polite way, but you can tell that you have definitely, something you said has gotten to her.
Oh, okay. Well, then
Like you've gotten at this. Like, you can definitely feel that sense of isolation that she has. There's a moment where you're like, oh shit, you have reached something human in her.
oh, nice. Okay, that worked out well. But he'll follow with, then I will. I worry for you now, and I will worry for you in the future. Everyone deserves someone to care about them in one way or another.
I think she
Feeling the opening, I'm just gonna try and widen it just a little bit more. And
yeah, I feel like this is probably a role to push it farther.
sure, why
If
not?
you-
I'll even pre-spend my inspiration on that because I got nothing to lose.
Yeah, I think this is a persuasion, but again, you can use acrobatics or athletics. Again, this is very much, this is the movie thing of when you have a conversation when you're dancing, the dance is part of the conversation.
No, I'll probably use acrobatics since I'm far better trained in that. Okay. Cross your fingers, everybody. 16.
Okay, so I'm going to say that's a success. I'm going to say the how many? I think the next. The next 3 rolls. Yeah, the next 3 rolls you. Again, this might be in a different situation. If you try and say things to get Strahd to should it be 3? I need to think about how to mechanize this.
Strahd decides she loves us. She lets us go.
No,
Happy
that's
ending.
not it. It's going to be on times. Let me help me figure out how to mechanize this.
Sure.
I want to represent that like I think that this won't pay off now, but in a future conversation, if you try and get Strahd to like be more human, I want to give a benefit.
Just make it advantage on any kind of roll. Then I think when we try and do that.
Just be ongoing. You know what? I'm just going to say it's.
I would say make a clock
Hmm.
that it represents the size of Strahd's heart.
That's actually a good idea.
And if we can get it to
No.
grow 3 sizes, then we save the day and everything's fine.
That's actually I like that idea. I'm going to make a Strahd redemption clock, I guess. This is the secret clock, though.
Oh man, there's
But
like there's like
I'm gonna
90
start that
pieces to it.
clock.
Fair enough.
All right, so I am starting a Strahd redemption clock. I think this
We
is.
can't use the option where it shows up.
You've pried this option open. Your like story route unlocked.
Mhm.
It is it is on the tables now.
Fairy power. All right.
All right. Meanwhile, this is probably not quite as serious, but Grizzly and Phyllisek, how's your dance going?
So presumably just fabulously. But Grizzly is gonna say, "I noticed you were looking at my hat. You must really like it."
Well, yeah, that's because it was my hat, partner.
Oh, was it? That's a coincidence. You have really good
Y-
taste in hats.
You know what? You know what? It looks good on you. How about let's let bygones be bygones?
Oh, I actually was gonna ask if you wanted it because the problem is it doesn't fit over my ears properly, and like I'd have to like cut holes in it. I don't want to do that because it's a nice hat. But if you like it and you would appreciate it, then
You know what? I think this hat has found its new owner, so you do what you need to do to make that hat fit.
all right then, that's great. I'll see if I can find one for you though. Like we can be like, ooh, we can be hat friends.
All right. Well, you just let me know.
Yeah, yeah. Dina says you've got a cute butt, and I'm a cute bat. We're like a match made in heaven.
Hmm. Well, are you actually flirting?
Grizzly doesn't know.
Yeah, because I'm like Grizzly. Wait, does Grizzly know how to flirt? Grizzly does not know how to flirt.
He does not know how to flirt, but that doesn't mean that he
I
can't
think
be
that he's just
flirting.
like, I think that he's like, you know what? Yeah. Uh, you know what? That certainly is true. You are certainly a good-looking fellow yourself. Think he nods. You have unlocked a, I don't know, cowboy friendship clock too.
Yes.
That's not actually going to be a clock.
The secret cowboy.
Aw.
Broke Bat Mountain.
Broke Bat Mountain.
Yes, that's what I said.
Whoa.
All right, there's going to be one more round of dancing.
I make certain that I guess the dance to the arena. She gets to dance to the arena. All right.
Strahd's going to pull Arena away. And they're going to have a dance. I think Rahadin is still
I guess
still
I'll
taking
dance
care of
cowboy.
Gal. I mean, I guess if you really want to pull Rahadin in.
Everybody should dance at least once, except for Gal because she's sick, and that would be bad. You don't want to like twirl her around and she's like everywhere. So,
All right, I think Rahadin not calls her soft skin says, you can take care of the lady, yes. And Offski nods and comes over. So yeah. Let's see. So going counterclockwise. We have Trier and Anastasia. What do you talk about as you dance?
So, are you enjoying life with Count Strahd? Do you like cats? I love cats.
I I do. What voice was I using for her? Of course, I enjoy my life here. Of course, I'm sure you're smart enough to know that even if I didn't, I would not say so here. But I do.
You can
I was.
you can pinch me if it's not the truth. I won't tell anyone.
That's not necessary. Hmm. I was I was raised as a minor noble. I mostly did. He had me handle real estate work in my family, and
Oh,
this is much more luxurious than what I experienced in my youth.
well then, as long as you're happy, I guess it's worth your time. Would your family be happy for you?
Give me a. This is a roll.
Sure. Persuade. The same thing.
Yep,
Athletics or
same
acrobatics.
kind of rolls.
All right. Only a 12.
I think she says, "Oh, Oh, if only they could see the heights I have risen to. But, but perhaps that was long ago. Perhaps there are some descendants I can still find.
Be surprised how sometimes family can be worth looking in on them. I miss my family every day that I'm here.
I think she says, and again, this is because, it was a failed role. This isn't her, but I think she says, I think she pinches you and says, I will, I am kind enough to give you a warning. You should not talk about family in front of Strahd. And you see Strahd glaring over at you out of the corner of your eye.
Oh. No. Sorry.
It's fine. There's still two more. Just don't mess up two more times. It's fine.
We haven't filled the rest of them in record time. We'll be fine.
All right, Grizzly and Rahadine. Rahadine is very quiet. She seems to be just like very dutifully dancing with you.
Grizzly is
If
just
she-
Grizzly is just going to be talking about whatever. I have 973 brothers and sisters. You can imagine how noisy that was. And my mom just
Let me see. I think she. I think she says simply. Says simply. She says, "Trod is my only family now."
oh well, at least you've got someone. That's nice. I mean, it would be terrible if you were like all alone in the world. Family is really important to us bats. We stick close together.
Rahadine nods. I think with your passive insight, she does seem to be actually. This is honest. She does consider Strahd to be like a family member, like a sister. Like there is this actual level of not like again Rahadin is serving as like primary servant, but there does seem to be this amount of closeness between them.
So she's like your boss, or is she like your girlfriend, or is she like your sister?
More like my sister. As I said, she is my family. She's my family now, at least.
Gotcha.
And she continues to dance with you with again her normal stone face on.
How long have you known her?
Give me a roll.
Is this a dancing roll?
Yep, all of these are dancing rolls.
I am not gonna stick with using athletics because I don't like using the same roll all the time. I'm gonna go with acrobatics because I'm
Sure.
kind of good at it, but not great. But that's a 17 on the die, so that's a 19.
Well, there you go.
Let me see. She says that for hundreds of years now. Let me think if there's something. I want to give you a little bit more. And I want to make sure I'm telling to you accurately. So riff for a few seconds. Continue to tell her about your family.
Yeah, okay. I have one sister. She was my favorite sister, and she was like, I don't remember how much younger than me she was, but she was definitely younger than me. But man, she was smart. Like she was really smart. Like there was one time she took two things and put them together and said that they made they made more things. And I don't really remember the concept or how that worked, but it seemed really interesting. I think she called it math. Yeah, she was smart. She was going places. I mean,
Right.
literally going places. She moved away to the city. It was a whole thing. We all cried.
I think Rahadin says I've known Strahd even before she was a vampire, and believe me, she was as brilliant then as she is now.
Has she ever told you she loves you?
Give me another roll.
Damn.
Okay, I would like to change my camera so you can see the natural 20, but I can't. So that's going to be a 26 because I will use athletics on this one. I'm not going to shoot myself in the foot with this kind of a question.
Would Strahd have said that? Now, would it be true if she has? Let's roll a dice.
Because it's obvious you care about her. I mean, so I would assume she cares about you.
I think Rahadin says Strahd says it with her actions, but there's a part of her that, as she thinks about it, you catch just that little whiff of being unsure.
Well, I think that's a little sad. If the only person you consider to be family, you're not sure if they actually love you. Did they deserve to be your family?
She does not give an answer. She returns to silence, but you can definitely tell she is thinking. All right, Dina and Vilisek.
Okay.
Yeehaw, cowboy dancing. Doing a 4-step.
Are we doing square dancing?
You know what? Yeah, he's pulling you into that.
Nice. Actually, I feel like that's the kind of dancing that my family used to do. So I think we're square dancing, even though the music has not changed.
Yeah, you're just having a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Do you talk about anything in particular?
I guess maybe. Have you? I kind of assumed that you haven't always lived here. So what were you like? What did you do before this?
Didn't you hear I was an adventurer? You know, you heard the whole thing about how lots of adventurers come in here, they get lost. But I took to Strahd and Strahd took to me. So, well, here I am.
What was like the most bravest thing you ever did?
Well, I should tell you. Well, there's the time I wrestled that mighty crocodile. It was the giant one.
Ooh, that's cool.
What about you, little lady?
Um, I haven't. I guess I haven't done that much. Uh, I used to live with my family in the forest, and I sort of left, and they sort of threw me out. So and that's when I ended up here with, and she points at Grizzly and Char with these guys. I ended up here.
Well, I think then he says, well, you know what? Well, this seems like as good a place as any to make a new home. You should really think about it.
I mean, I like forests, but the
We have
forest
forests.
the forests here are kind of weird. They don't feel right. I don't know. It was like a feeling in the forest back home that I used to have a connection to the plants and the animals. And here they don't, it feels really cold.
Well, there's nothing bad about the cold. You get used to it after a while.
Well, I mean, not cold like burr cold, but like cold like empty.
I think he is. I think he's doubling down. Do you want to push on this? Or you?
I mean, if he, yeah.
Okay, then yes, give me a dancing roll.
Okay.
Persuasion or also athletics or acrobatics. Power of dance.
Acrobatic. 18.
I think I think he's yeah, I think he's thinking about it. He's like, maybe I haven't been on too many adventures since I've got here. All right. Maybe I get what you're saying just a little bit.
It all feels the same. It all feels kind of empty. I kind of want to go explore some forests that, feel more like home to me. I don't know.
You know what? You know, some days I do miss the wilds where I came from.
Yeah. The wilds are a wonderful place.
All right. I think that the music starts to die down. I think Strahd goes to stand up on her dice. She says, well, thank you for coming and enjoying yourselves. I must say, I had a wonderful time. So, and I have an offer for you. Perhaps I will, of course. Well, first off, I should let you know that that you may spend the night. Like I promise to not harm you while you are resting in your rooms. And you can think upon my offer. Now, you're asking about fated duels. Adventurers come, clash against me, usually die, and perhaps you won't win, so it's quite a shame for you, and I'll be bored in time, so in the long term, it's quite a shame for me. So, I have been researching ways to leave this place, to break out of the mist. If you are willing to help me to break past the mists, allow me to walk upon the world once again, then I would be happy to be your friend.
Oh, I could always
And
use friends. Oh, and I've got a place. You could crash with me when you get there until you get your own place. It'd be great. Plenty of space.
If
so
if we help you, does that mean we get out too?
you do. That is the case. This place, you have dealt with the dark powers. They, just as you are sealed in, I am sealed in as well. So helping me would help you as well.
I don't see a problem.
I mean,
And
if we're gonna be friends, we should help each other. So
I do have to ask, what are your plans for when you leave? Since I know that you want to leave like we want to leave. I would like to go home. I'm sure everyone else here would.
Grizzly is mouthing the words "sexy tax agent" to her from the back of the room.
So, well, as your friend mentioned, perhaps a sexy tax agent.
Yes.
With your insight, you
I like
think,
to insight that.
yeah, give me an insight. I mean, give me an insight, yes.
23.
She's probably not going to be a sexy tax agent. If she were to leave right now, she would probably continue her path of conquest and turn whatever land she landed upon into just another Barovia. Again, you
I
might be able
see.
to change that, but at least right now, that is what she would do.
I see. Well, that's a very tax agent is a very noble profession indeed. But
Well,
I would still worry about you regardless.
I'm gonna. I'd like to ask. I'd like to pipe up. Are you? What made the forests all empty around here? Was it? Were they empty when you got here?
This land used to be lush once. Again, you have dealt with the dark powers. They have corrupted this land and made it into the wastes that they are.
Then I guess we need to find them and turn it back.
Yes, I think that would be a wonderful idea. Also, give me a insight check. Also, I guess it could be Arcana. Or nature, even. Nature would work too.
Nature? I love nature. Dirty 20.
So, this is kind of true, but not completely true. Again, you are at the lakes. You have seen like the way the dark powers warp the world. And the emptiness of the world seems to reflect it seems to, in a very real way, reflect the emptiness of Strahd. It is the dark powers may be a motivating force of energy, but it's not quite true to say that it is like the motivating force of will, if that makes sense. Like, dark powers are a power source, but ultimately it is Strahd's relationship to this land that makes this place empty. Yeah, that's how I'll say it.
Okay. Okay. I. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'll leave it.
Oh, this is gonna be great. We're gonna get you out of here. We'll kind of show you a few places. You can crash with us. It'll be awesome. There's so much stuff you can do. You'll be amazed.
Yes, I will look forward to it. I claps her hands and then says, Siri, please lead them to the guest room. Siri comes out of the store and she says, all right, follow me, follow me.
Ooh, I'm gonna put together like a vision board, like with all the places we can go and all the different things we can do. Oh, there are a couple great places. Like Grizzly's like talking to himself as he follows.
Mm-hmm. Right, she leads you over this way. You go through this little hallway. Door open.
Sparrow will make sure and grab Arena's hand and take her with them.
Yes. Vampires are chilling here. I think Rahadin is going to bring Gal along.
Oh wait, I was gonna say I can grab Gal, but if Rahadine's coming,
If she will let you carry Gal if you'd like.
okay. As Grizzly goes to pick up Gal, he stops and looks at Rahadine and just does this, and then picks up Gal and
All right, so you walk into this hallway. There are these skeletons in armor, and Seer said, "Oh, I put those up. It's for the ambience. Well, come this way. Come this way.
whoa, did that wall just open?
Oh yes, there's the secret entrance over here.
Oh my gosh, this castle has everything. This is the coolest. Those skeletons look really good, by the way. You could do that like professionally.
Well, I think that's a great idea. Perhaps if what Lady Strahd happens with leaving and all that, perhaps I will become a skeleton designer.
Yeah, or like, oh, you could do like haunted houses. Like not real. I mean, I guess you could do real haunted houses, but really the key is like you want to do haunted houses that are going to be like fun.
Since
All
when is a
right.
haunted house fun?
All right, you make
Oh,
your
you're
way upstairs. Do need to switch you to a new map. We are on the third floor now. Do PCs. Do. Doop. Boop. 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 As you make your way through this one hallway, it is filled with doo, doo. Oh, what's the end? Yes, there are a bunch of statues that are depicting ancient heroes. You also see rubble on the floor, like you can see some holes in the roof. Anyway, these statues that you walk by, their faces are fixed in a visage of terror. It's great.
Okay. You're definitely not looking. Definitely not looking.
Cool.
Sorry, it's a what?
Oh, they're just these big statues. They're just these statues of heroes with their faces fixed in just an expression of terror.
I don't see
Do
a
they look
map. I don't
incredibly
know.
lifelike? Hmm?
Are we supposed to see a map?
Yeah, but it hasn't loaded for you.
No, sadly, it's just a white screen.
Oh.
Grizzly's gonna be like, oh, I stubbed my toe once. I made that exact same face.
All right, well, while it loads, I will continue to describe. It should be up. Anyway, she leads you south, and then you come into this room with a nice fireplace. There's a nice rug, some couches. It looks very cozy. She says, "Well, this is where you can spend the night. I will be around if you need anything. And we will take this time to take our break as the heroes get some space themselves to talk and process."
And as Foundry has stopped working for me, so it's just a blank screen on the stream.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So we'll pick up in a few minutes.
What do you want to do? Like 8 minutes? Come back at a quarter to?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. See y'all here in a few minutes. Have a good break.
Farewell. Bye.
And welcome back, everybody. Hello, hello. We are live again.
Yep. Hello. Welcome back. I was just telling them that I am making a Strahd redemption clock. It is an 8-step clock for those of you who like mechanics in your role-playing games, which I do because if we're rolling dice, we should have some mechanics. Anyway, so you had your dinner and dancing with Strahd. She is relatively pleased by you, and she has invited you to become, instead of fighting her to the death to escape the mist, to help her break out of the mists, and then you'll be free to leave, as will she. Anyway, as you can ponder that, Siri takes you to your rooms. I think she says, all right. Is there anything any of you need before I go?"
Mm, No, I don't think so.
Actually, um, are there any more of those little pies?
Yes, I'll bring one up for you.
Oh, you're the best.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, enjoy your stay. Closes the door behind you.
Oh,
Um, I really don't think anything we say here can be in true confidence.
Sorry, Irina should be there too. Irina is not missing. She is with you.
I don't know. I feel pretty confident.
I'm sure you do, but I don't feel confident that someone's not listening to us.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's probably true.
I mean, why is that a problem?
It just means we can't say secret stuff.
Okay. I don't know. I guess.
I think Irina pulls out a notebook and says, "Well, I'm just going to say it because this here. I'll place a fire over there. We can write down some notes to each other and toss them in the fire. I think that should be safe enough."
Oh,
Good idea.
Gal has been showing me how to do a little bit of writing.
You can just try your best, Grizzly. She says that affectionately, to be clear. It's not a diss.
I don't even know if I have anything to say, but give me a piece of paper. Here, yeah, here. And he'll take his little like grease pen and try scribbling out a note. He's gonna be focused on that for the next little bit. You guys go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Think prior. As you look at the fire, so you see a couple of things flare up. Think it's these two. You see images of two of the Taraka cards you saw when you had your reading. Now that you're in Strahd's mansion, think this one and this one. An image of them just very clearly flares up for you in the fire and then vanishes.
Which one and which one? I didn't see anything.
I can. Here, let me read it off to you. So, one of them was the 9 of coins. Yeah, the miser. You remember she's saying it told of history, your knowledge of your enemy. It was supposed to be located in a fortress inside a fortress, in a place hidden behind fire. The 4 of glyphs, that was the shepherd, card of power and strength. It talked about a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. And the guidance there was to find the mother, she who gave birth to evil.
Oh no. Hold on.
I'll copy the 2 relevant ones into our chat if you want to read them.
Dina, do you remember what the seer told us about the cards?
No.
Fortress and a fortress behind the fire. And I swear I just saw an image of that card in that fireplace.
I'm gonna go over and look at the, I guess, look at the fire. Can I like, I don't know, I'm like up real close.
Let's see. It feels warm and hot.
What you guys looking at?
But Trier, you're looking at it. I think your passive perception. It seems like there's something in the back of the fireplace.
There's something in the back. This is actual fire.
Yeah, this is actual fire.
Okay, but there's something behind the fire in the fireplace. I can just make it out right there.
Oh. Trier, I'm yelling over to Grizzly. Trier said he saw something in the fireplace.
Oh, what? Like, ooh, maybe someone dropped a pie in there.
I mean, guess it could have.
I'll use Druidcraft to snuff out the fire in the fireplace.
Yeah, yes, you can do that. I think it takes a bit, but eventually the fire, dies down. I guess, well, a small campfire, but actually give me a spellcrafting roll, because this is a little bit bigger than what Druidcraft normally do.
So, oh wow, 24. I just rolled a spell attack roll. That's fine.
Yeah, that's good enough. I think you have to put it out piece by piece.
That's fine.
But you're like, okay, this log, this log, this log, this log, this log, and and like all other logs are catching fire once you get to another one, but you're able to get ahead of them and shut down the fire. I think with your passive perception, you can see a secret door. You can see what looks like a doorway, or it looks like there is a crack in the wall that could potentially be opened.
I'm assuming the.
I show it to Dina right here. See this right here? This is the one I'm seeing.
Oh.
Run my finger along it.
Can I see if I can find something there?
There is not a lock, but give me an investigation check.
Okay. Uh, 14.
You are looking around, but you're not sure how this is supposed to open. You figure there needs to be a lever somewhere, but you're having trouble finding it.
Can I use my inspiration on that?
Yeah.
Okay. I do use my inspiration. Yeah, 24.
Yeah, I think you're looking around. I think you see a seam that runs to the fire tools. You see a poker that you have to lift up and then jam back down and twist a certain way. But yes, the door pops open.
Oh. Look, Trier. There you go.
Okay. Hey, look what we found.
Oh, it's another one of Ciri's skeletons.
Yeah, so this room is very smoky, but you see this closed chest surrounded by piles of gold and silver and copper coins. It's a very fancy chest.
Ooh.
There are a couple of torch sconces, one which is empty. There's the skeleton in broken plate armor. The skeleton's right hand is on his throat, and its left hand holds the matching torch from the empty sconce.
Skeleton's hand on its own throat.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I bet it choked to death.
I would like to look around at the gold. Can I sort of tell how much? You said there's gold and silver and copper around
Yeah.
here. Okay. Let's see if I can sort of like ballpark how much.
Like 100 gold altogether.
Okay.
A lot of it is copper.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of pennies.
And
It's the penny.
it's just loose, or did you say there's a chest here?
Yep, there is a chest.
I would like to examine that.
Okay, give me an investigation.
That is another 24.
Oh, it is hell a trap.
Okay.
In fact, you can tell that there's gas. Like there's a little gas chamber. That's ready to pop on you if
Would like to disarm that trap.
I would like to help.
I use sleight of hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you got an investigation. I think you could probably just do it because you know what's there.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Yeah, you know what? Then I will
The
say.
chest just falls open.
You know what? You can
Oh,
get
look, it's
a.
open.
You know what? Get a vial of DC 18
Mhm.
con saving throw paralysis gas.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Oh, this is lock 47B12. I know this one. Click, click, click.
Yeah, I can find the serial number on it. You said it was DC 18.
Wait, hold on. The chest is wait, is this chest empty? The chest is empty.
Oh my god.
However, try her with again your very big passive perception. It seems like there's another seam in the wall to the northeast.
Over here.
Mm-hmm. Right, but I'm going to, while you take a look at that, Grizzly, Irina is, you see her looking up, and she says, Grizzly, do you see that? And if you look up, you see this painting of a woman. It looks, again, like a woman in a much older fashion, but it looks like Irina.
Oh no.
Oh wow, yeah. Wow. That's a great portrait of you. Man, you really are pretty.
I would love if it was, well, I wouldn't love if it was a portrait of me, but that I certainly have never been here.
Well, I mean, you don't have to have been someplace for someone to paint a picture. Portraits are portable, you know. That's part of the name. It's portable writ. Portrait.
Oh, that's
I'm learning
that is
about root
true.
words when Gal's teaching me how to read.
You are very clever, Grizzly.
Oh, shucks.
What do you think about the way Strahd looks at me? Part of me wants to be flattered, and part of me is scared. It seems like she's obsessed.
Did you
Well,
see that malevolence, Chloe?
Oh, I did not see it.
Well, I think I don't want to say that. Okay. Well, I suppose that's fair. I don't want to say anything that's gonna like hurt your feelings or anything like that. But you know, and I might be wrong. Uh, I'm wrong a lot, but I feel like she looks at you the same way I look at those meat pies. Like, yeah, I love them, and I really want one, but kind of because I want to eat it.
Your piece of meat?
I appreciate your perspective, Grizzly. I think you're You're a lot. I think you are a lot smarter than you give yourself credit for.
Oh, I am definitely not. Ooh, this book has pictures. He's gonna take out one of the books and start flipping through it.
Yeah. Actually, let me tell you what kind of thing this book is about. It's a theological text.
And then the Morning Lord died for your sins.
Grizzly is mostly an illiterate, so it doesn't really matter what the topic of the book is. He's mostly just looking for pictures. He might pick out occasional words, but that's going to be rare.
You know, all right. I know what I'm gonna do with this malevolence.
No.
So, Grizzly and Dina, what are you doing?
Grizzly
You
or
mean
Trior?
Or
Fern?
Trier and Dina, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Is
I'm
that
investigating
a?
the crack in the wall. I think I
Is
found another crack in
that?
the wall.
Oh, that's a crack in the wall. Okay. Yeah, I would also like to investigate crack. Yeah. Giggity.
Yeah, go ahead and give me that investigation check.
Okay.
Actually, give me a perception check.
Can do.
Do I have to? Could I give you investigation just instead?
I'm doing perception. Sure, give me an investigation.
Okay. Because if I got investigation, it's 25.
Yeah, so you are looking, and I think it seems pretty easy. It's like torch, empty hole, put torch in empty hole.
Okay.
It's not super complicated. However, with your investigation, you are thinking back on the coins, and you're like, there's something weird about them, which means you're not surprised when the coins start to rise up and take the form of like this coin golem.
Oh dear God.
Oh.
I'll make it smaller. It's medium sized.
Oh!
I didn't have a good
Oh,
I don't have a
much
coin
better.
mini, so we'll do this.
Much better.
We're gonna roll. Let's roll initiative.
All right.
Thanks,
Oh, boy.
Brody, for the malevolence.
I do not have.
Thanks,
advantage.
bro.
Thank you, Brody.
Well, actually, we should be thanking, Ben for butchering the word portrait. What we should be doing.
I got a 13.
All right.
11.
13, 11. Grizzly, you can roll. You can hear this from out there.
As Trier shouts, oh shit,
18.
those coins are alive.
Roll.
Shouting for help is a free action, right?
Not until your turn, though. Usually.
Well, no, that's what free action.
Well,
Because I know
typically-
crying is a free action.
Typically, crying is a free action.
Mhm.
Crying is a free action.
Let's see. Where are my treasure golem stats?
If you can't find the stats, it's automatically just a regular goblin.
I did.
All
text
right,
some of
Grizzly,
them.
it's your turn.
Can I say that I took some of the coins?
Hmm?
Can I
Sure.
say that I took some of the coins? Did they fly out of my pack and into him, or is he smaller?
No, I think there's a piece of. Like magic in D&D generally follows the rules of if a thing's worn or hold, it is under the property of someone else and it is a different thing.
Okay.
Also, that door is unlocked in case you want to move around. So what are you doing, Grizzly?
So Grizzly walks through the door into the room. He's like, "Guys, what's going on? What's all the commotion? Whoa!" And just sort of does like the tail frizz that cats do, and is going to reflexively enter a rage. I'm going to go with the claws option, and then I am going to reckless attack because this thing is right next to him and wasn't expected.
Hmm?
For It's going to be a total of 3 attacks. That is a 22 to hit for the first attack.
I'll hit. Important. Don't keep rolling. What kind of damage did it do?
This is technically piercing, or sorry, no, it's slashing damage, but it's magical.
Okay. Give me the damage first, and then, well, give me the damage first.
That's going to be 12 points of damage.
Okay. So you slice into this, and it takes that damage, and you see a bunch of coins fly off, and you now have two smaller coin golem things.
Oh, this is fun.
As you slash through it. It seems like it did, like, they're busted coins. It took the amount of damage that you did to it, but
all right.
they're just more of it.
I'll go ahead and attack again. I'll attack this one. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Okay, with another slashing attack?
Yep. For 11 points of damage.
All right, this one is... boo. It does not have enough points to split apart. So you just smash it.
Does that mean
It is still there.
Okay.
But
I will attack it again then. That is going to be a 23.
mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's only going to be 7 points of damage, so not great.
All right, it takes that damage, and it is still around.
Oh, Dina, these guys are made of coins. Oh, you should. Oh, maybe we should be friends with them. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It was a knee-jerk reaction. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Oh man.
Okay. Am I next?
You are next.
Okay.
You know what? Fine, Brody. It is a coin construct.
I would like to. Can I dart in? Like, I am a small creature, so I could dart in around Grizzly's legs. And
What are you trying to do?
so what I would like to do is I would like to attempt to grab some of the coins. Like, it's just a big floating, like, mass coins, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you could. I guess if you're just, I guess you can't end your turn there.
I wanna grab
I guess
some.
you could grab. Okay.
I was gonna grab some, and then I was gonna go, and then I was gonna move over here. Well, I mean, I could move there originally, but I was gonna attempt to grab one, then I was gonna try to hide out.
Okay, so what's your intent with grabbing it?
Well, since the ones that I had already grabbed did not turn into the golem, I was like, oh, well, the ones that I grab are not part of it anymore. So I was going to try to grab all the coins.
I guess. I feel like let's do it as a unarmed attack.
Okay. So what do you? So
An unarmed attack but you can use dexterity.
So Dex. Should I use my proficiency bonus?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
You do have proficiency in unarmed attacks.
Oh.
So it should end up being like the same bonus as like your dagger or bow.
Okay. Does everybody have proficiency in unarmed?
I think so.
I feel like you should have proficiency in using your own hand.
Everyone does in Pathfinder 2, and my brain has too much Pathfinder 2 in it now.
Okay. If it's okay with you, I'll just say I have.
Yeah. Yes, you have proficiency.
Okay. So I would like to grab. That is a nat 20.
All right. I think you're going to just grab this little golem to death, little construct to death.
Yes. I'm gonna grab all the coins, and so
I imagine it's like you have this little construct, you like grab the coins from like where its heart would be, and then it just crumbles to the ground.
yes, I love it. Okay, that is what I would like to do, and then I would like to try to hide.
I mean,
Could I like
this
maybe
room's small.
try to hide? Could I like maybe try to hide behind Grizzly? Or
Yeah, but you would take an opportunity attack getting away.
oh well, would you let me head right there?
No, because you are literally right next to it.
Right.
Like you could hide behind coins, but in this case, that does not help.
Okay.
You know what? I guess that even.
I mean, like I feel like Dino was kind of hiding behind Grizzly's legs, but I know that I can't end up in the same square as him.
I mean, well, the issue is like to get behind Grizzly, you need to move away, which would be an opportunity attack.
But that's not moving out of combat.
Yeah, but you can't finish your movement in Grizzly Square. If you're a tiny creature, you could, but
Right.
you're small, but not that small.
What if I came over here and like tried? Would that be okay?
I'm gonna say you have to either you have to move away in order to get far enough
I
away
will
to hide.
I'll take the opportunity attack and try to hide behind like the skeleton.
Okay. I will. Does a 12 hit you?
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Because I have a thing that lets me move away.
Oh yeah, you have a scout thing. Where
Yeah,
like
skirmisher. You can move up to half your
creatures?
speed as a reaction when an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of you without provoking opportunity attack. Yeah, so I don't take the opportunity attack.
Oh, I mean, that would be on the enemy's turn, though.
We don't call that. Okay.
It's more like when the enemy goes to you, then you get to run away.
Okay.
It's on your turn, then you.
So if I could, could
But-
I like try to? Could I like hang out here?
Yeah. Besides,
Could I,
12
like-
misses you, right?
12 misses me.
Yeah. So yes, you run away. You take the. It tries to attack you, and you are fine.
Okay. Oh, so oh, sorry. Yeah, the skirmisher is on their turn. Okay.
All right, Trier.
All right. Tryer's getting out of there. 5, 10, 15. So you can keep line of sight with the creature. And then I will thorn whip it from here because, wait. Yeah. I can't.
Oh, and sorry, I wanted to.
Give me that hide roll. It's not especially good at perception.
Yeah. Well, I hope that it's not an 11 good.
It is not 11 good. This is not very.
Okay. It
is
doesn't
made of
know
coins. It doesn't even
that
have
I am
eyes.
like I'm standing behind the skeleton and you can clearly see me through the bones of the skeleton. But I'm like, I'm hidden.
So I rolled a 10 to hit with thorn whip. I doubt I hit it. So
That does not hit it. You whack some coins, like maybe like one couple of coins fly off, but you probably actually grab like a coin or two, but it does not seem to have significantly impacted the construct.
yeah, no worries. I'm out of its reach.
All right,
Oh,
Grizzly, you see the construct start to shift its form, and it takes form of a big fist. It's gonna do a big punch. Does it? It's
That's-
been thrown.
That's
You
so
reckless
awesome.
attack. Let's see. You reckless attack does a 19 hit you.
Oh yes.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Fist Barkus is out there and he's waiting.
All right, then take 7 bludgeoning damage.
So I'll
just
divide
gonna-
that in half to 3. because I'm
Mhm.
raging.
Yeah, that's going to try and punch you again. That's a bigger number than 19. That's going to do 8 damage, 8 bludgeoning.
Divide that in half as well.
Dang, roll better. All right, well, that's its turn. Do. All right, Arena's going to come in to help.
Arena, you should come check this out. It's like a thing made of gold coins. It just punched me twice. It's cool.
I think she's
Arena, try to grab the coins.
I think she looks at the sword in her hand. She says, I think I should probably just hit it.
But that'll make it divide again. Try to grab the
I'll
coin.
do what now?
It'll divide again.
Stab it. Let's see what happens.
All right. She'll try an unarmed attack. Boop. She tries to grab the coins, but she is not as dexterous as you, and she's not able to do any significant damage to it. I think I'll use my sword next time.
All right. Okay.
All right.
You tried.
Grizzly, it is your turn.
All right. Reckless attack. Claws. Oh, that's going to be a total of a 10, so I'm pretty sure that'll miss. That's going to be a 21, so that will hit. That's only going to be 6 points of damage.
6 slashing.
Yep.
All right, let me. That's that. It's going down that, and then it gets split in half. So now.
So
it's
technically,
this.
I'm clawing it. Can I not be like clawing out like scoopfuls of coins, like scooping out handfuls of coins as I claw it?
Yeah. I mean, do you want to just do? Do you want to do it as a grab attack?
I'll do this last one as a grab attack, sure, but the first one was definitely a claw attack.
Okay. It seems like it. I will say it seems like they're too small to split any farther at this point.
Oh, actually, you know what? I have to do my third attack as a claw attack because that's what the feature does. So it's just going to be a claw attack. That's going to be a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. For 9 points of damage.
You have. Yeah, smashed up some coins.
Okay.
I need to put you back in initiative. Tina, it's your turn.
Oh, does it move away?
I'm trying to think. Should it have been here? I guess it would have been forced. I guess it would have had to been there because actually, I guess it has to be there because
Okay.
it expanded there. I guess you could have used a reaction because technically that was moving.
I
I'll
mean, if
see.
it moved down to the bottom, I'd get a opportunity again.
No, I was just trying to figure out where it is in space because
Okay.
new creatures are coming into existence.
I'm gonna try my grab thing again. Ooh. So that's only an 8.
Yeah, this one is wise to your tricks. It's not letting itself be grabbed. It's in fist form and just like slaps your hand away.
Okay.
Hi, Prior, it is your turn.
I will try Thorn Whip again because I'm staying far away from this thing as I possibly can. Uh, 14.
That is just enough to hit it.
All right. So it'll take 5 points of damage, piercing damage,
All right.
and it moves 10 feet towards me, if it can.
Yeah, it gets dragged past Grizzly.
Does that provoke?
No, it's forced movement.
Oh.
There are like you just rip off this huge chunk of coins. There is very little of this. There are very few coins left. But it is its turn. It's going to try and punch you, Trier, since you did try and grab it.
I asked for that.
It becomes a fist, but it doesn't have enough room. It doesn't have enough coins to make all the fingers, so it just focuses on the middle finger.
Oh man, I got middle fingered.
Rude.
Does the 16 hit?
16 definitely hits.
All right, take. Ooh, now the big numbers are coming in. 12 bludgeoning.
All right. Ow, that hurt.
That's probably misses. A 10 misses, right?
And misses, yes.
All right. Marina is going to go. She's going to say, let's try my sword this time. And then she's going to do an attack.
4.
9 slashing, which is enough to finish it off. Hooray, you solved my malevolence puzzle.
Ow, pelted a coin.
Ow.
Ow, ow, ow.
What to put?
Yeah, I feel like Arena stabs it and the coins like fly into her. How many gold did I get from the first one?
Uh? Two gold? I said 2 health left. We'll say 2 gold. I mean, again, in a mix of like various copper and
Yeah.
silvers.
Trior, I'm so proud of you. You picked a fight with something that was almost bigger than you. And it looked like
I
it
didn't
hurt.
start this.
It started bigger than you.
No, but you decided to make it like pull it to you. You faced your fears. That was very brave of you. I'm very proud.
Prior is indeed a favorite of capitalism.
You all are being way too nice.
Or maybe you're just not being nice enough
Maybe that's the problem.
to yourself.
I just want to go through the crack in the wall.
Ooh, there's
Yeah,
a crack in
you
the wall.
Yes, you opened it up. And it
Mhm.
leads into just this large hallway. It is full of spider webs. Clear
Oh, no.
path down the center.
Ooh.
There's so many spider webs.
Oh, you know the great thing about spider webs is you can take like a bundle of spider webs and then you can like stick a bunch of candy to the outside and then you can eat it like that.
I don't know.
I never really liked spiders.
Oh,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see a door on the east end. You cannot see really what's going on with the walls because there are too many spider webs in the way right now.
Yeah, you might get stuck on the spider webs, Trior, so you should probably not. I don't know. I guess
I catch Shillelagh on my little club so I can bat away the spider webs as they get in my way. But I'm not gonna touch the spider web. That's my wings. They stick to my wings. It's all gross. I don't like that.
Right.
are these like small cobwebs or are these like spider webs?
Oh, these
big
are
enough to make-
huge.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, if spiders freak you out, then hold on a second, and I'll take my pike out and I'll start like
Oh God.
using it to.
Oh God.
Yeah, you can start cutting it away. As you start cutting it away, you and Trier see what looks like another secret door in the southwest.
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Y'all have very big passive perceptions. They're so big.
Oh look, another door. Well, that's good.
When Trior says another door, I'm gonna pretend that I also saw it. Yeah, I'd like to go over and investigate.
Oh.
I'll
Actually,
let
it's
you
not
open
even
it.
locked. It's just covered in webs.
Oh, okay.
Unlock
Can I
door.
listen at the door?
Oh, that's not where the spiders are staying. That really
Oh
sucks.
well, Grizzly should probably listen at the door. He's good at listening things, right? Do you want to listen at the door?
Sure.
You hear the sound of of wind going through a tunnel. That kind of sound. That drafty sound.
Seek tunnel.
Hmm.
Okay.
I don't really hear anything.
Made to NASA.
I want to open the door.
Cool. You open it, and there's just this big shaft that goes down.
Shaft.
Oh,
You see a bunch of machinery. Like there's some, gears and chains and pulleys.
What the heck?
Yeah.
can I like
You,
look down?
yeah. You're at the tower. It reminds you of that elevator you saw before. And in fact, you see a lever on the west wall.
Wait, Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna pull the lever. Because what could happen?
Tells the spiders where we are.
I think it's an elevator. Oh,
Let's see it. So the down position, then it starts making its way up. Let me don't. Mm-hmm. Okay, yes. So this elevator rises to the top. It comes up, and you see a door open. I need all of you to give me con saves as this gas starts seeping out of it.
Fantastic.
it's a gas?
Yep.
I don't have it. I have the necklace of what's it? Forgot what it's called.
Adaptation?
Adaptation. Yeah. Which means I can breathe anywhere.
Okay, I will take the 15. Oh,
Oh no, I have advantage on saving.
I don't need to breathe, so do I still need to make a
Oh,
check?
yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay, but I have advantage.
Grizzly is really good at reacting quickly to unexplained gases.
You said con, right?
Yep. You get a con save. Yep. One. Let's see.
I got a 19.
Yeah, all of you feel sleepy, but y'all are fine.
I'll try. Can I use Druidcraft to lightly blow the gas out of the way?
Yeah.
Create a light breeze. Disseminate the gas.
I'm gonna, I guess, does the necklace adaptation mean that after I make the con save, I don't get hurt? I kind of don't understand how it says you can breathe normally, but you have advantage on saving. Why can't it not make whatever?
I mean, it's like, is it like slightly poisonous or like super poisonous?
Yeah.
It's like you got a surgical mask, not a KN95.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all are fine. There's an elevator here now.
Okay. Did I notice if the shaft went up too?
This one goes down.
Okay.
Also, when you walk by the hallway leading into this resting room, you could see like outside. You're pretty sure this is the top floor.
Okay.
Probably should see what else is in the hallway outside before we go down anywhere with this mysterious.
Yeah, I thought I saw another door. So, do you want to check that out first?
Chloe,
Let's do that.
does it look like there's a way to lock the elevator in place so that it can't be called back down?
That would be a sleight of hand check.
Can Grizzly try that?
Yeah.
All right, he's not super smart, so like I don't know if that's the kind of leap of logic he's capable of making.
Also,
Like, could I see him trying to do that and try to help?
sure. It does seem like a thing you're good at.
So, I don't know if you want to make a roll and I'll make a roll and we just
No, go ahead and
Okay.
roll. It's cool.
okay. I just sleight of hand is my thing. Okay, so that's a 21.
Yeah. The elevator
so
elevator looks locked in place now, so you have it up here. It's as you look at it, you see like it looks like there's little notch that's supposed to make it just go back down automatically. Presumably after sleep gas happens, but it is locked in place. So you have it up here. So elevators up here. I'll track that. Grizzly, you're and also Trier looks like you're heading towards the other door.
Yeah, that's why I've started to wait for rolls to catch up.
I'm just here in case spiders show up because I know Trier doesn't like them.
What kind of elevator is it? Does it look like? Never mind. It doesn't really matter. I was just curious if it was like like enclosed elevator or if it was like cage elevator.
It's a big stone enclosed elevator.
Okay. Okay. So whatever would be. We don't know if vamps are. Well, do we?
If what?
If vampires are able to sunlight.
Um,
I don't know if we do know that.
I think you. I want to say you do because you found that the Van Richten journal page.
Okay.
We also had that one catch fire when his pistol exploded. He really didn't like that either.
True.
So
Well,
fire definitely does not help. But that's a good leap in logic.
So, I mean, if it's enclosed, then we can kind of assume that whatever a vampire could use this even during the day, if they want.
I mean, you've run into vampires during the day, is the thing, or at
True.
least
That's the way it works here.
Then never mind. I don't know.
at least daytime in Barovia does not seem to be like this whole place is covered in mist. So
Daytime.
it's like you're living in Seattle. It's like you can kind of see the sun, but not really.
Okay.
So vampires are affected by sunlight. This sunlight here is not strong enough.
Okay. Should I investigate the door?
Sure.
I guess I'll investigate. That is a 14.
This door seems totally fine and chill. Everything's good.
But I'm not metagaming, so I'm gonna open the door.
Hmm.
I'm gonna open the door. I mean, cautiously, because that's how I was opening.
That's the closet with the spiders.
You actually don't see any. Well, so this room is just this large octagonal vault, and there's a domed ceiling, like going 40 feet up.
Okay.
It seems like there are, maybe pictures of constellations. Or no, this is about. Right. Oh, yeah. No, this room is just like it's still going up tall, but you just see you see tons of webbing. You can't even tell how tall this place is.
Okay.
There's just a single path leading to the center of the room. and there's just a rope hanging in the middle.
And I think you found your belfry.
A rope?
Look up, is there a
Do
bell?
it.
Mm.
If he does that, they'll know we're up here. We probably shouldn't be up here.
I mean, you could fly up and see what's there if you want.
I could, but then that would mean that Trior is down here with spiders, and I'm not here.
Well,
It's okay. You can go look.
All right.
There aren't any spiders here right now, and if you flew up, you could see if there were spiders up.
I've got Arena to protect me. And Dina too. I said and Dina too.
Don't worry, they're in good hands down here, I promise.
All right, Grizzly's gonna go check it out.
All right. You fly up. You see some giant spiders. Like, look at you. They're like, I don't know how much know animals, but it seems they're just like, what's up?
They're like,
Hey.
They're just
You're big.
chilling.
Oh.
they're like, hey, dude.
Cool. All right. It seems we understand each other. All right. Hey, you guys seem cool. Don't eat my friends down there, okay? They're my friends. They're not your snacks.
They do not comprehend your language. They continue to just chill.
How
Hey,
much
look,
further?
look, How much? Human.
How much higher does this go?
Like you're flying up to the top. I think with your perception, you're like, okay, there's ceiling here.
What is at the top? Is there a bell attached or anything?
Yeah, there's a big. Oh, right. Yes. It looks like it is attached to there's a big gong up there.
Is it one of those like open like bell towers that you typically see where there's like an archway that you can see outside or anything like that?
Hold on. Let me figure out how would the physics of this work. So you're here.
We're in D&D land. We don't need physics.
I guess it's just an enclosed bell. I guess. I think this might just be an enclosed bell. It seems like the only function this bell could do is to possibly just piss off spiders, so they attack people.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Spiders.
Huh.
The bell has written on it, this bell pisses off spider.
And
Pull in case board.
And Grizzly can't read it.
Oh, thank God.
But I don't think there's an exit to the outside.
Okay.
Anyway, yes, there are 5 giant spiders up there.
Well, I think that Grizzly is going to take a second to untie the rope from the gong and let it fall so that people can't ring it to piss off the spiders.
Because they're your friends.
Exactly.
You don't want to get
You have gained 1 friendship point with giant spiders.
Yes. On the way back down, I'll just be like, "Don't worry, guys, I gotcha." I really can't stand that ding dong ditch game, anyways. So you know,
One of the
I
one
totally
of the
get it.
spiders reaches a little leg out for a little fist bump.
Is there webbing that's like covering the majority of this shaft, or are they kind of like just hanging out on the walls, like climbing on the walls?
No, this place is super webby. It's just like the last room where like you literally could not see the walls because there's so much web.
Okay, so Grizzly's having to like kind of carefully make his way up, like alternate between spider climbing on the walls and flying and stuff to get through it, or is there like an open?
Yeah,
is
you
there
got
like
a spider
central?
climb. Nah, you got a spider climb because it's spider webs,
All right, perfect.
obviously.
Of course.
Making my arms and legs itch by talking about spider webs.
And then Grizzly will come back down and be like, "So, Trior, there's great news. There's a bunch of giant spiders up there, but but they're not going to come down here.
Right. Okay, good. That's fantastic.
I imagine Tyra's eyes are just like wide.
I
But-
think we should leave this room.
But
I think it's a very good idea. We leave this room, right?
I wanted you to know they were there so that you didn't get surprised by them.
So now all you can do is stare at the hole in the ceiling.
Yeah, they're right up there. Right. Yeah, you're looking the right way.
Anyway,
we-
try. Well, go ahead.
Oh, well, I was just going to ask if I could, while Grizzly was examining, going up, if I could, like, investigate that door. I'm kind of assuming that I can see it.
I mean, you got to clear out spider webs, but you
Okay.
also literally found, hey, there are doors behind that spider web.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Also, literally every room has had a secret door.
right.
This is just. Yes, there's a secret door. You can. All right, how are you clearing out the spider webs? Or getting past them?
I think just with my hands. Dina grew up in a forest. She's not squeamish about moving around spider webs.
Okay, yeah, you can push it aside. There's another secret door. It is also just a door. It is just covered in spider webs.
Okay.
There are just spider webs all
Not
over
locked
this
or
place.
anything?
Hmm?
It's not locked or anything?
I guess not. I feel like it should be locked, but according to this, it's not locked. Why
Okay.
is this not locked?
I'm not gonna
Oh, well, it says it's not locked, so enjoy.
I'm not gonna do anything with the door until Grizzly comes. I just
Grizzly's back down, probably.
okay. So I will once Grizzly comes back and he's telling Trier about the spiders, I'm gonna open the door cautiously again and peek through.
Fancy.
Okay, so this one. Right, this one is this one is actually octagonal. It's this cool vault which has like these constellations above that are glowy. So it looks like a night sky.
Cool.
You actually can see outside of this one. Apparently there's some. Oh no. No. Oh right. So you see, and there's also just a big little fortress in front of you.
Okay.
Just like a mini-sized fortress, like a
Wait.
like a sandcastle.
Fortress within a
So these are
fortress.
like the walls of the mini fortress.
Fortress
Yeah.
within a fortress, like the card told us.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I had a friend who had one of these when I was a kid, like a little fort house.
Yeah.
It wasn't inside though, it was outside, which makes way more sense, but
Was
this
it
is still really cool.
was it in a tree?
No, it was underneath a tree.
Oh, okay.
All right. So,
It,
is it like walls you have to climb over? Is that how that works? I don't understand.
Let's
Prison
see.
closed.
Give me a investigation.
ooh, I can roll that. I'm good at that.
13.
That is a
17.
5.
Yeah. With a 13, you see a couple of things. There is a sealed door. Like you have to fly around to the north side. Like there's a solid ceiling. There's a trap door on the ceiling, and there's like a door on the north side. It's like trap. So there's like trap door and regular door.
Okay. Are these corners touching the walls of the room? So like can I get around it or do I have to like climb up?
I think you have to climb up and over.
Okay. I will.
Ooh, there's a door over here.
Oh, cool. I like doors.
This one is locked. So it's a trap door.
Well,
That seems inhospitable.
we'd unlock that.
Okay.
Wait, can we stop for a second to just discuss the like why? Why is this
There-
here? This does not make any sense. This is me saying that. This doesn't make any sense.
Prophecy said that the fortress was in the fortress,
Just
and this is where we need to go.
no, I'm not. But I'm not saying why are we going in there. I'm saying why is this here? Like this is it's dumb to put this here. Prophecy or no prophecy, the prophecy is the prophecy can still be pointing us to something that doesn't make any logical sense.
Well,
I think we have to get inside to find out exactly why.
So there are also arrow slits, so you can peek inside, and you see lots and lots of gold and other things.
ooh.
Lots and lots of gold.
Dino
But we
wants to
should
go there.
not be in here. This is fruitful.
Fortresses are protecting, so we should get in.
There's a lot of money in there, Grizzly.
Yeah, no, I get that, but like the door is pointing at a blank wall. I mean,
Well, yeah.
I guess it makes it harder to get in, but like it just seems unnecessarily complicated. I don't know.
Not to sound
These are
silly,
just-
but isn't Strahd necessarily overcomplicated?
I mean, we're following directions from magic cards.
I have to stick with
doesn't
Dina on
make
that.
sense either.
I'm just saying architecturally, this seems like a weird idea.
Oh yeah, definitely not well built.
It does. It's very stupid, but there's gold in there.
All right, Dina, we'll open the door.
Okay. Do you want me to roll sleight of hand then?
Yeah, I do.
With my feet too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 26.
Holy shit.
Damn.
I had the DC at 25 for this.
Oh wow.
Dang, you're good at roguing. All right, you pop open that door. This was a very hard lock, but you pop it open.
Uh-huh. I really want to get in there.
All right. All right. So there are. I'm just gonna convert it all to gold. It's a lot of coins, though. It is. Math. I'm gonna round it to. I think it's like 12,000 gold.
Holy shit. I don't think I can carry that much.
There are other things too, as you look through this tower. Other magic things. There is this cool shield. It has this cool silver dragon on it.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
See, this is stuff on the ground floor.
Yes, I cannot carry that much.
Also, Trier, roll me an insight.
Okay, can do. $19.
It becomes clearly apparent to Trier that Strahd did not need that money in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. I make sure and take back my money that I gave Strahd off the floor, sons of bitches. I'd say, son of a bitch. You need any of that damn money.
All right, so you got a
What
+2.
a jerk she is.
So there's a +2 shield, which gives
I'll
you
get-
get a +2 to initiative.
I'll get the shield for Arena since I think I need to choose
God
shields.
damn. I mean, technically I could do, but
Can you?
I switched
Oh,
between
okay.
the shield and the pole arm, but I mean,
Okay.
my
Then use
AC's
it.
my AC's already an 18, so probably better to give it to her. I don't know what her AC is at.
Let's see. See, look around. You can make it bigger if you want her to hold on to it. Let's see. There's an alchemy jug. Type in. There's a helm of brilliance.
Oh no.
Oh, Grizzly needs that. Come to Papa.
Can you give up the hat for it?
Let's see. There is a +1 rod of the Pact Keeper.
Oh wow. There was warlocks.
There's a chest with 4 potions of greater healing.
Shit. Should we each take one of those then?
Mhm.
Yeah, probably.
Give one to Irina. That's 4.
Yeah.
So.
Or save it for Gal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I think most importantly, as you walk around, the coins fall and just land in the shape of that card you saw earlier. And you see this journal, you see this diary.
Hmm.
Do any of you start reading it?
I'll pick it up and read it because
Yeah. I would, I guess, read over.
So this diary, you read it and you hear the story of Strahd back when she was immortal, back before she became a vampire. Back long ago, there was this woman named Strahd. She was a warrior. She was a conqueror. Not a great person, but she came and conquered this land of Barovia.
Okay.
And in fact, there was, and more importantly, she had a younger brother named Sergei. You know, once she wrote about how she thought that Sergei would stay with her, take over the family business, dedicate his life to conquering and taking more lands. But there's one day when Sergei came of age that he brought home a woman he hoped to marry, a woman named Tatiana. There's a little, you can see this little sketch of her, which looks just like Irina.
Did she put little hearts over the eyes?
No, there are daggers. This is Strahd's journal.
Oh. Well, I thought, yeah, okay.
And then Strahd, in time, she thought that perhaps this would be good. Perhaps Tatiana maybe would be good for Sergei. That perhaps Tatiana loved him, but then she continued to conquer, and she found this place called the Amber Temple.
oh
She
no,
was
not that place again.
she was led by she was led by like someone who courted her attention. Their name is not important, but what she heard was she heard of a place called the Amber Temple where these things called the dark powers resided. And she went there and made a deal with them so that she would live forever, that her family would live forever, and they would be able to conquer for eternity. Sergei, of course, was not willing to, could not abide seeing his sister like this. And so once Sergei and Tatiana planned to marry. Well, they planned to marry, and Strahd found word that they were planning to elope. That, like with the darkness in her. In her out of rage, she called her brother to her. Like she wished him luck in his new life, and then she stabbed him in the heart and drank his blood, thus completing her transformation to a vampire. She tried in that moment afterwards to bring him back as a vampire, but the brother that she killed couldn't be brought back anymore. And so she was left there, like lost without her family in that moment of anguish. She tried over and over, and as her anguish raged, the lands tore apart, and the land of Rovia split from reality itself. Tatiana came to find Strahd, but in that moment, but as Strahd raged in anger and sorrow, the people of Rovia attempted to rise up against her and kill Tatiana in that moment. And so Strahd, in her anger, became the tyrant who would rule over the people, so that she would never be betrayed or hurt again.
I've seen some temper tantrums in my day, but that sounds like a doozy.
It's definitely a sad story. Explains why when I talked about worrying for her, it hit her deeply. Not in a bad way.
Hey guys,
Maybe she is redeemable.
I think Strahd might be the baddie.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think you're right.
Hmm.
But she might be redeemable, and it may take a lot of work. But there's something. When I talked to her when we were dancing, and I said, she asked about me why I worry so much. I said I worry about everybody. I worry about you guys. You're my friends. I worry about my family. Do you want me to worry for you? Because everyone needs to be worried about, be cared about by somebody. And I just said it reflexively, but I kind of meant it too because she feels sad, not angry, not mean. Those pieces are after effects of being sad, and this proves it. And I don't know how to help her, but with time we can figure it out. I don't think anyone who's ever dealt with Strahd before has seen this. We have a leg up.
I've been angry and sad before, sometimes both at the same time. I don't think I've ever stabbed a brother and drank his blood, or cursed an entire land full of people.
Oh, we all do make mistakes. And like I said, redeemable. Not fixable. Redeemable.
Hmm. Meh, what do I know?
We're not gonna run off and help. We can't go off and help Strahd leave this place. It's almost like this place is Strahd's penance, right?
Those are the little flags, right?
No, but we're- it's a place where she's paying her debt for doing what she did over and over and over again.
So what did all these other people do that they have to be here too?
The dark powers have likely caused all this,
Hmm.
and he looks at Arena and he says, I'm so sorry."
I think Arena says, I understand what you mean about perhaps some justification, but at the very least, I could even if my brother were to take a completely different life and path, I could never consider harming him. I don't know if Strahd is someone who can be changed, or again, like you said, if Strahd even deserves to be given a chance.
Everyone, no matter who or what they've done, deserves a chance to redeem themselves. They can refuse it, but they have to be given a chance. If we don't give them the chance, how much better are we than them?
Well, we haven't committed any murders or taken over
I
any
have.
kingdoms.
No, we haven't. But we're passing judgment. This isn't a complex. This isn't an easy thing. We can't determine an answer right now, but it's something we need to think about seriously.
Did you guys see this
Wow.
shiny helmet?
It looks like it fits you.
Well, look, I think perhaps we should catch our breath in the in that room we have and take some time to think about this. Maybe
I
in
think you're right.
in a couple of hours or approximately 7 real game days of time. We can think, we can ponder what we've learned.
I've got to talk to Gal about this. This is outside of my league. I think she would understand this better than I would.
Irina, that's really easy for me. I haven't learned a thing.
Look, we can't take all this treasure with us. I'm sorry, Tina. I don't think we can carry all of this. I don't think we can. I don't think we. All,
She's just Scrooge McDucking through the gold.
Turn around and Dina's like backpack is like overflowing.
You know, we can't carry all of that.
I've literally taken as much gold as I can. So that I'm not over encumbered.
There's rations strewn everywhere, torches, rope, toolkits.
Oh, that's right. I
Back to
can't remember my torches. Forgot.
I'm just taking all the money back that I paid Strahd. That's all I'm taking. I know better.
I don't know. You can.
Dina, do you want me to carry that for you?
Would be nice.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. Right. Well, okay. Strictly speaking, I guess you could.
I
if-
don't
I guess-
remember. Are we using coin weight?
No, but this is a shit ton of gold. I'll say that like you can take like. So I do want you to get like half of it, like 6,000 gold.
Okay.
I'll still give you a ton. I think like if you want to take the whole thing, then you're going to have to drop some items behind.
I say take the 6,000 and be happy with that.
Yeah. The 6,000 is. I do think I might drop the torches because I have dark vision. I don't actually need the torch. I just have them because
You never know.
Okay.
All right.
So
I just have a torch because it was like in my gear. You know, the starting gear.
Great. So you'll carry out the gold. The helmet can go on Grizzly. I don't know how you're gonna hide that from Strahd though. You're gonna hide that. Same for the
I'll
shield.
put my hat over it.
That's not hiding it.
I can't see it.
Yeah. When we leave, that thing's got to be in a bag so Strahd can't see it. Or we just leave anyway now and don't talk to Strahd in the morning.
Oh, so one thing that I do know is that you never tell a woman that you're going to see her in the morning after you sleep in her house and then you don't be there in the morning. I have a cousin who did that and he got into trouble every time.
Oh yeah, man. We don't have to sleep in the house. We can just leave.
I was gonna.
You're going to what?
I was gonna stay.
Well, if we're taking all this stuff with us, we probably shouldn't stay because we'll have to talk to Strahd later.
Well, I
I mean,
wanna
they
like
they
I
must
wanna get
want
out of
us
here.
to take it because they put us in the room that had the secret door that led to the secret door that led to the secret door that led to this secret door that led to the door on the other side of the fortress that let us in to
Yeah,
get all this stuff.
the
Remember,
really
Strahd.
hard door that I had to like roll a 26.
Remember, Strahd thinks we're idiots like the rest of the folks who opposed her.
She is not wrong.
Right, how would give me an insight check?
Who?
I'm guessing me.
I don't know. Who wants to figure out Strahd insight?
I'll take it. I rolled 17.
I think there probably is something to that probably does expect you to wander around and be like, get into trouble, go and try looting things, do adventure things.
Yeah, I
I
told her I
she
liked it.
probably she probably did not expect you to get into here. Like this is actually the real shit.
Yeah, so it's still better to hide this stuff from her anyway.
All right, I'm not going to disagree with you on that. I just
Let's get back and let's go talk to Gal. I think we need to do that. That'd be really important for us to do right now.
I just think it
We
looks
got a
silly
lot. We
seeing
got a
that
lot to
helmet.
digest.
All right, so you make your way back into the room. Then you can take time to think and process. But we will leave it there for tonight. And then we'll continue our adventure in Castle Ravenloft next time.
Hooray!
Ready.
I guess. I guess y'all are level 7. I guess strictly speaking, you get
Wow,
because that's the
really?
way it works. You find the thing, you go up a level.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Sweet.
if you do main plot things, you get levels.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
So when you said Strahd didn't expect us to get in there, what you're saying is you, Chloe, did not
Did
expect us to
not
get in
expect
there.
us.
No, I was hoping you would get in there.
Oh, okay. Ooh, advantage
But
on
like
initiative
you had the
rolls.
card pointing you there.
We got in. You're welcome.
Nice.
I can want different things than Strahd. I want the best for my players. Strahd doesn't.
This is accurate. All right.
What?
Should we do a long rest as well?
Depends on if you're resting, because you could still explore more.
Oh, there
Uh,
is a really fancy, cushy, like fainting couch in the room. Grizzly's passing
I
out.
think take a short rest because also I want Lindsay to be able to be like, if has half the opportunity to be like, hey, I want to go look around Castle Strahd.
Hey, and you could attune to that helmet in a short rest.
Yeah, so take a short rest, and then if you decide you want to take a long rest, you can do that. But do level up to level 7.
All right. Shoot,
Aw.
didn't think we'd level up here. I was gonna give that broken rifle to Dina and say, hey, you should learn to become someone who uses these kind of items. But
A mark.
man, actually, I was thinking artificer, but
Oh.
multi-class rogue artificer would be pretty badass.
Hmm.
Because you get a gun to start with. If you're
Yeah.
one that's broken, we can fix it.
That sounds pretty cool.
Well, it is getting late, so let's wrap things up. So thank you everyone for watching. My name is Chloe. I have been your GM. You can find me on Instagram at Chloe Serena. And I'm working on getting some music up there, and that should be soon, TM. Ben, yeah, I know you have an announcement.
Yep, Ben Ravensdale. I've been Grizzly Badams. Thank you all very much for watching. You can find me Ravensdale Publishing by Googling me. I've got a board game that I'm working on. This Thursday should be the first stream session of a BattleTech conversion using the Fate system. It's an RPG that I'm going to be streaming here on this channel at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 6:30 p.m. Yeah, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time. So if you like big stompy robots, we'll see you there.
Yay.
Cool. Oh, I guess that's me. Hi, I'm Lupine. You can, I've been your lovely, friendly neighborhood, little spicy little rogue, Dina, tonight, and I enjoyed running around the castle and stuff, and unlocking doors. And you can find me at Linktree / Lupin Vendetta, all one word. And that has links to my stuff that I'm doing. Let's see. This Wednesday I'm not recording with, but I think next Wednesday we are. I have to look at my calendar. I'm a member of the Lovecraft tapes, and we record on Wednesday nights, live record, so you can hang out on Twitch and snark at us. And then it gets edited into. And then this Saturday actually is the second session of my Fernwood game with the Real Women of Gaming. That is over at the Real Women of Gaming Twitch channel. And you can find that link on my link tree. And it's at, let's see, 3 Eastern. And I am a sweet little rogue there, not a spicy little rogue. And my name is Doot, and I'm a goblin. And it's really fun. And yeah, that's it. Oh, and then Sunday's my birthday. Yay.
Yay. Happy early
Hooray.
birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
So yeah, that's me. Go to my link tree. It has all my links and stuff. And you can send me a message and say hi. Okay.
I'm Mike. You can find me online at Twitter at Dr. Fusion, Fuzion. I'm currently working on my Caladrius Academy LARP / tabletop. We're moving into beta starting in the next few weeks, which is fantastic. We're excited about it. Of course, we're not prepared or anything because that's how that works. But we're looking forward to getting that rolled into and hopefully published or started being published by the end of the year at the rate we're going. It seems to be moving along really, really, really fast. So excited about that. But I'll be here every Monday night until Chloe decides to kill off Trier.
It's a player. It's based on player actions.
Right.
Notice she didn't say your actions.
She said players.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you all for coming. We will see you next Monday, and stay tuned for some other exciting games coming up this week.
Speaking of other exciting games coming up this week, boom! Schedule! Ha
Yeah, we got that going.
Aha!
Ta-da!
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks for joining us,
Hey,
everybody.
y'all.
Hope you all have a great week, and I will see some of you Thursday, hopefully, and the rest of you next Monday.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.